now, Hilarie, we have so much to talk about. We've got to mention One Tree Hill. It's the most devastating news in TV land, Hilarie. No more Peyton, no more Lucas. We've got to ask, why, Hilarie, why? And how could you do this to us?
I'm so sorry. It was a very, very hard decision.
Yeah.
And, when you sign on to do a television show, it's like getting married, It's a long chunk of your life. And so I've been with One Tree Hill since I was 20 years old. And it's like getting married when you're 20 and you think it's going to last forever and it's going to be perfect forever. And I'm very lucky that I had a great run. A lot of people that do TV shows for this long are really bitter by the end of it. And I love my crew and I love my team just as much as I did in year one. But you grow over the course of 6 years, And when you look at, school, I was only in high school for 4 years. I was in college for 2 years. So I've been with One Tree Hill longer than I was either of those places.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And, you're a different person after 6 years. And so there are things that I want to accomplish in my life and that I think the show wanted to accomplish, and they weren't necessarily the same things. And so I was very fortunate that we could all kind of come to an understanding, and I really encourage the fan base to support the show, because it is going to be great. They're introducing some new characters that are going to fill the void, that are going to be really, really cool. And, I'm excited about watching it because I still live in Wilmington, so it'll be cool to go drop by set and see what's going on and hang out with everybody. And, it's never to say never that I will never say I won't go back to One Tree Hill because, who knows?
Okay, Hilarie, we're still really angry at you, Hilarie, but we'll get over it for a few minutes just to do the interview, okay?
Oh, okay. Hey, don't be mad. That's what reruns are for, sweetheart. Don't be
okay,
mad.
But just keep watching reruns of you all the time then.
And I'll tell you what, and I'm going to go out, I'll make some new movies and some new TV shows, and I'll give you something else to
Brilliant.
like. I promise. I'm going to make you something great.
We absolutely love it. Now, Hilarie, the good thing is we're actually quite up to date with One Tree Hill in Ireland. We're almost coming to the end of season 6. You've already filmed the final scenes, though. How was that, filming your final One Tree Hill scenes?
It was actually really, really sad. I mean, that's to be expected. It was like the last day of the last 6 years of my life, and so I'm very, very close with my crew. The guys that carry around the lights and the camera and all that stuff, those are my pals. So the last scene that we shot, Chad and I actually wrapped on the same exact day, and we were the very last scene of the day. And we held it together all day, man. He and I were just like, be cool, be cool, be cool. And then they said, that's a wrap on Hilarie and Chad. And I lost it. Oh, man, I was crying like a little girl. And Chad's just standing there, keeping it together. He's got his arm around me, taking care of me. And so we opened up a tab at the bar across the street from where we were shooting so we could take the whole crew out for a drink. And, it was an emotional thing for the two of us because Chad and I have known each other since we were 19. We did an episode of Dawson's Creek together.
That's right.
And never in our wildest imagination would we think, like, when we were 27, we'd be wrapping a show together that, we'd done for, pretty much the entirety of our 20s. So, yeah, we wrapped. That day was really, really hard, and I was just recently out in L.A. and called him, and it's just strange not seeing each other every day. Because we've been this couple that's been in love, for years. So I called him when I was out there. He's like, hey, hi, how are you? And I'm like, I kind of miss you, dude. So for anybody that's mad that Lucas and Peyton aren't going to be on the show, just know that Hilarie and Chad are still very, very close in real life. We'll keep the love alive.
And we're only kidding, Hilarie. We can't be mad at you. We absolutely cannot be mad at you. But character-wise, are you glad that Chaz left the same time as you so the kind of Peyton and Lucas could leave together? Because we couldn't break up Peyton and Lucas.
No, I mean, and that was a decision-making thing that, he and I were in very close contact during that decision-making process. And I think it would have jeopardized the entire integrity or intent of the last 6 years of my body of work if one of us had come back without the other.
Yeah.
And so that was a decision that we were on the phone every day with each other, and it was really, really hard. And I don't want anybody to think that it was a flippant decision, because there was a lot of heart put into it. And, sometimes to be a grown-up, you have to make really, really hard decisions. So I'm getting old. I got to grow up at some point.